welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're back with another makeup tutorial. How have you guys been? Let's prep our skin with the Ordinary Moisturizer. I don't know what they put in this, but it just works so well for my skin, and I have oily skin, but my sister also uses this and she has dry skin, and it just works for the both of us. I'm using the SheGlam Concealer with a angled brush to carve out my eyebrows. I don't fill them in because I already have plenty of hair on them. I've been really into a dewy base nowadays, so I'm gonna do that today. And I'm also into Goja! Okay, now let's add some concealer to our inner corners of our eye, inside of our eye, and all over your face, just like that. Sorry about earlier. I just wanted to get you guys to know me better because I don't know how to introduce myself or talk about myself. So, I also really am into kind of everything. Wow! Now going in with the Rimmel BB Cream. I like to put my concealer on before any product after that, including foundation, BB cream, because I just like the way it looks more blended out and it looks more softer and less intense. I'm using the Milani Blush again from my last video. I love this color so much. It's kind of like coral pink. Starting off with my lips and chin, and on my cheeks, I like to drag it all the way up to my forehead and put it on my eyes. I love blush everywhere. You know what else I love? Rhea Ripley. Actually, I do know how to talk about myself. It just takes me some time to open up. Anyways, let's go in with the fluffy brush into this pale eyeshadow from Too Faced Natural Matte palette. This works very well for setting foundation, concealer. It makes everything look airbrushed. I don't know why, but it just works. I actually have so much to say, it's just I don't even know where to start. This is how the base should look like. We're going in with the Hard Candy setting spray. I like to set my base before I continue with the eyeshadow. I'm using the Huda Beauty Obsessions eyeshadow palette with a small fluffy brush. I don't know what the shade is called, but it's this pink dried up rose type of color. And I'm applying that all over my eyelids. You don't want to apply too much, you have to keep it natural. And now I'm going in with the brown and just putting that in my outer corners and blending it out so it looks all smooth. And now going back in with that pink and doing my under eyes. You kind of will look like you got punched in the eye a little bit, but that's the look we're going for, okay? Now using the light color that we used to set our base, we're gonna put that in our inner corners and dragging it onto your under eye, kind of creating that aegyo, the Korean makeup style. It just makes your eyes look bigger and just more awake. Now layering on this pale color from the Huda Beauty palette, and we're just layering that on top to make it even brighter. I would kind of compare this look to a bunny. I don't know why, it just reminds me of a bunny. The pink, the white, the style of it, it just gives bunny. Okay, now using a flat round brush and this dark brown shadow from the James Charles palette, gonna pat that into our upper waterline. Okay, this part looks a little crazy, but it's worth it, and we're gonna put it into our inner corners too. It really defines your eyes. Do you see the difference? Using that same eyeshadow, we're going to drag from our lower lash line in an angle and make a really small wing. You can do this part with an eyeliner. I just like the control I have with eyeshadow. Kind of smoking it out on the bottom lash line and going into the inner corner. So now we're all done with the eye makeup. Wait, actually no, because guess what? We're gonna add more white shadow to our inner corners to make it really pop. We're using the James Charles palette. White shadow is just so good from this palette. And now with the fluffy brush, we're gonna go in with the Fit Me Powder and put that all over our face one last time to set everything. I love most Maybelline products, but recently I bought their concealer and it was, oh my god, this blush is so broken, but it works so well. It's very pigmented though, so a little goes a long way. I don't know what's it called, but I got it from my Ipsy monthly package. I don't have a subscription with them anymore, but they used to send really good products. Let's curl our lashes. Oh yeah, the Maybelline concealer. It wasn't recent, it was like 2 years ago, but I haven't gotten a new concealer from them since because I tried to twist it and I kept twisting it, but no product would come out. But now I'm using the Maybelline mascara. Oh my god. But I really love their concealer. Age Rewind was my favorite concealer ever. It just worked so nice on me. So maybe I should get it again. Do you guys see the difference this mascara brings? Like, I love it so much. You can wear falsies with this look, but recently I just haven't been feeling them. Now it's time for the lips. I'm using the SheGlam Lip Liner in shade Neutral and putting that all over my lips, kind of overlining Cupid's bow. SheGlam actually has really good products. Now I'm using their other lip liner. I think this is shade Mocha. I don't really remember, but we're putting that on our Cupid's bow in the center and blending it out. I'm extending my outer corners to make my lips look bigger. Going in with a nude lipstick, I'm using Becca in shade Dune. To me, this is the perfect nude shade and I love the finish. I'm now using the Laura Mercier lip crayon. You can use any plump shade you have. Putting that onto our Cupid's bow and the bottom of our lips and the center. It makes your lips look really juicy and plump. And now we're finished with the look. I love it so much, but I wanted my lips to be more nude, so I just went back in with the Becca lipstick. And now setting everything into place with the hard candy setting spray. Let me know if you guys found this tutorial helpful. We're all done with the makeup look. It should look something like this. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Also, let me know if there's anything you guys would like to see.